Hi, I just thought I'd share with you some more feedback from last month. So without further ado, let's start. I've just picked out a couple of them. The first one is for Glin Castle, and I love Glin. Roger was wonderful to work with. Now, this has not been staged, I have to say, but his guidance on where to stay and what to do was beyond helpful. We're very much looking forward to our trip, and we'll definitely use Celtic Castles services again in the future. Now, that's from Bridget. Glin is on the banks of the River Shannon. It's a fabulous exclusive use property, 15 bedrooms, sleeps 30 people, incredible history, and it's great because you can come across on the ferry from Kerry, and it's 6 kilometres down the coastline to the castle itself, right beside a village, some great pubs in the village as well. But yeah, get in touch with us if you want to know more about Glin. The map option is brilliant. It let us plan which castle fit in best with our travel plans. Suggestions might be to offer a tie-in view with rail lines, or that travellers can see which locations are easily accessible by train. Well, that's great feedback, thank you for that. You're staying in Tulloch, which is just north of Inverness, and yeah, that's a good point. We sometimes will give links to the rail areas, but we're probably going to look at some options to look at people who are using public transport to get around Scotland, and we'll build some tours into that as well. But just ask if you need any help with transport around Scotland. It's not a problem. We know the place like the back of our hands. Julie has emailed me at least 10 times today. She's very, very helpful. Also, another lady sent us menu, which I appreciated. The chef looks incredible, but we are picky eaters. So, you know, fair enough, they've got the detail. So he appreciates obviously knowing well ahead, but he has mentioned also that the website's a bit hard to navigate for our information. Okay, which is why we had to do all this contact backwards and forwards. We're very much looking forward to incredible stay. We'll have a look at that and see if we can make some improvements. And that was for an English castle down near Bristol, Thornbury. Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn stayed there, so we'll have a look at that and see if we can improve that for him. What a great concept, CelticCastles.com. Saved us a lot of time researching for castles, and for some, the rates were less expensive than the actual castle websites. Well, that's lovely to hear. That's not what we're about. We generally sell at the same prices as the castles if you go direct, but if you've got a better deal with us, that's fantastic. We do try where we can to add value, so you may find you get a few extras when you arrive. In addition, there were more castles we did not know one can stay in when we tried to do our own research. The sales agent we had the pleasure of corresponding with, Jill, was very professional and prompt with responding to our request. Because of this, we booked again. It's worth looking into. Well, we will have a look into those comments. Thank you very much. And you're staying in Dublin, are you? Yeah, you'll be staying in Dublin, so that's going to be a nice stay. Make sure you go into the bar. There's a really fantastic atmosphere in the bar there, and you get a lot of locals in as well. So that just adds to the experience of staying in the city. And the last one I've got here, we've previously used Celtic Castles service, and it is as efficient now as it was before. Vicky and Jill answered any questions in an expedient manner, and are always extremely helpful. Love working with your company. And that's a client who's going to be staying near Loch Fyne in Scotland, and he's going to be staying at Stonefield Castle. So great that he's come back and used the service and he's getting value from it. And as always, we just want to share the experiences that we have in castles with you, and help you make an informed decision of what is the best castle for the needs that you're looking for.